It was 6:48 a.m. on a chilly Monday morning in downtown Houston. The city stirred slowly, delivery vans unloading, street sweepers humming, commuters clutching coffee. You were one of them, a tech CEO late for your 8 o'clock meeting. Eyes locked to your phone, AirPods in, mind racing through a to-do list. But something made you stop. You looked up. There, on a cracked wooden bench outside the old post office, sat a boy, small, silent, no older than 8. His jeans were torn, jacket far too thin for the weather. But it wasn't his clothes that froze you. It was his face. Haunted, he held a cardboard sign, drawn in shaky blue marker. I don't want money. I want my mom. You stared. Other people passed him like he was invisible. But you couldn't. Hey, buddy, you said gently, kneeling beside him. Where's your mom? His eyes lifted slowly. Brown, wide, terrified. She told me to wait here, he whispered, but she didn't come back. His name was Micah. He said he was 9. He didn't know his last name, didn't know his address, but he remembered the hotel where he and his mom had slept, with the red doors and the broken vending machine. You offered him breakfast. He hesitated, then nodded over pancakes and juice. He told you fragments. His mom's name was Chelsea. She'd been in trouble. She cried a lot, talked about someone following them. She told him never to talk to police. They'll take you away, she'd warned. You called the police anyway. The officers were gentle. At first, they asked questions, ran his fingerprints, posted alerts. No match, no missing persons report, no Chelsea, no Micah. It didn't make sense. You offered to help. You had money, connections, influence. The boy trusted you. You'd never been a parent, but something inside you shifted that day. You weren't going to let this child vanish into the system. 2 days later, the first clue came. A motel manager called, said she saw the boy on the news. Yes, he'd stayed there with a woman, real skittish, the manager recalled. Paid in cash, left in a rush. Room 214. Police dusted the room. Nothing unusual, except one thing. A piece of mail crumpled behind the dresser, addressed to Chelsea Holloway. Now they had a name and a criminal record. Chelsea had been arrested 6 months earlier in New Orleans. Drug possession, resisting arrest. But she skipped her court date, went on the run. With Micah, why? You hired a private investigator. You flew to New Orleans, paid off bartenders, motel clerks, gas station attendants. You retraced every step Chelsea might have taken, and bit by bit, the story emerged. She'd been running from someone, not the police, someone worse. 3 weeks into the search, your PI found a voicemail Chelsea left on an old burner phone. The message was never sent, but it hit you like a punch to the chest. If something happens to me, please find Micah. Tell him I tried. I tried to keep him safe. But he knows too much. They won't stop. Who was she talking about? What did Micah know? And what had Chelsea gotten herself into? Then the break. A woman named Rachel, Chelsea's sister, came forward, said they hadn't spoken in over a year. Chelsea had been paranoid, erratic. She thought some men were after her. Said she saw the same car parked outside 3 cities in a row. Black Escalade, tinted windows, a black Escalade. That was the first time you saw the surveillance footage. 3:07 a.m., grainy gas station cam. Chelsea pacing. Micah asleep in the car. 3:11, a man exits a black SUV. Walks up, calm, casual. Chelsea freezes. 3:13, she gets back in the car, speeds away. The man smiles and walks back to the Escalade, but the SUV was never identified. Plates were fake. And Chelsea? Gone again. That was a month ago. Now you sit in your office. Micah's sleeping on the couch nearby, clutching the same cardboard sign. You scroll through headlines about your company, your fortune, your upcoming IPO. None of it matters. Because somewhere out there, a woman is either dead or hiding. And a little boy may be the only witness to something he doesn't even understand. And now, they might be looking for him, too. Watching Micah sleep again. been 2 months since you found him on that cold bench. And despite the best investigators, the thousands you spent, and the resources you've thrown at this, Chelsea Holloway is still missing. No trace, no demands, no body, just a trail of silence and fear. You've grown attached. You never meant to. He calls you sir instead of dad. But he won't let go of your hand in crowds. He won't sleep unless he hears your voice. And every time a car backfires outside, he flinches like he's expecting someone to find him. Then one morning, it happens. Micah's face is on the news. The leaked photograph. The sign. The story. The boy with a mysterious past found outside post office. It goes viral. And just like that, the shadows start moving again. The call comes at midnight. You're up working when your private phone buzzes. No number. Just static. Then a voice. Low. Calm. Male. Micah is yours to keep. Back off. We will find out what really happened to Chelsea. Click. You race to Micah's room. He's there. Asleep. But now you know someone's watching. You alert the police. They tell you to go dark. Hold the kid from school. Lay low. They'll look into it. But you've already learned one thing. People chasing Chelsea don't play by the same rules. So you dig deeper. And what you find changes everything. The secret she never meant to see. A burner laptop. Recovered from a motel in Oklahoma. Your PI missed it the first time. You pay a hacker to crack the drive. There's only one folder. A single video file. It's shaky. Filmed from a hotel hallway. Peeking through a cracked door. Inside, 3 men in suits talking. Money on the table. Guns on their belts. And Chelsea, you hear her breathing behind the camera. You hear her whisper, "This is what they're doing. I have to get this out. If they find me." And then the screen goes black. That's when you realize this wasn't about drugs or a bad boyfriend. Chelsea stumbled onto something bigger. Trafficking ring. Possibly involving officials. Possibly federal. She saw something. And Micah may have seen it too. They come for him. It happens in broad daylight. Outside the courthouse. You're signing emergency guardianship papers when a black SUV screeches around the corner. Micah is holding your hand. Doors fly open. 2 men in suits rush toward you. No badges. No warning. You grab Micah. Run. A security guard intervenes. The men back off. Disappear before police arrive. This isn't random. It's coordinated. Professional. Whoever wants Micah has power. The decision that changed everything. You could give him up. Hand him to child services. Let the system deal with it. But you won't. You fly him to a private location, out of state. Hire ex-military protection. You send encrypted footage of laptop video to 5 different media outlets. You start whispering to the right journalists. Then, finally, the break. Chelsea is found. Alive. Barely. A woman calls 911 in rural Arkansas. Says she found someone crawling near the woods behind her property. Starved. Injured. Mumbling about her son. It's Chelsea. She's hospitalized. You fly out immediately. Sit by her bed as she whispers a name. Someone high-ranking in a federal task force. She says, "They used us to move people. Kids. I saw what I wasn't supposed to." She says, "Micah remembers one of them. His tattoo." And then she cries. Says she never meant to drag him into this. She only ran to protect him. You tell her he's safe. She breaks. The aftermath. Federal investigation. Media explosion. A trafficking network unraveled. Judges, agents, politicians. The man with a tattoo arrested. Black Escalade seized. 3 others dead in a shootout. Micah is granted a new identity. So is Chelsea. And you become their legal guardian. You move them into a secure home. You start a foundation in their name. And you tell this story only once. Names change. Identities protected. To warn others what happens in the shadows. But the last